I'm on a long road, searching for a way out. My niggas will die for this gang shit. My brother earned his way out. We're suicidal. The ops are suicidal. Suicidal. The ops are suicidal. She said if it's unconditional, where the love been? I've been lost in my thoughts, promised the love's here. You just gotta be patient, I know you.
Hey, what up, fam? It's your boy Mikey Fresh, and welcome to the Real Mikey Fresh Podcast. And guess who we have back today? Henny Z back in the house. Another interview. And we're going to see what's new with Henny and catch up with her today. So what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Blessed. For sure.
How are you
always.
Doing?
I'm doing good. I'm on the right side of the dirt. I'll say that. Right. Woke up on the right side today, so that's good. What's new with you?
I've done a few shows so far since our last interview with Maxuna, Sizzler. Sizzler's Coolio the Underdog, rapping Forte, his media. Got in contact with a lot of people, you know, starting to network, doing what I gotta do, and it's coming together, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I've talked to a couple guys from our area, right, and it's like, yeah, Henny Z's coming back on the podcast, and they're both just like, bro, she's on fire right now, you know. That's cool you're having her on.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, if you follow her on social media, you know, Instagram and Facebook and stuff, I mean, you're constantly moving. You're definitely one of the people in Seattle, Tacoma area in the game right now that are making a lot of moves.
Got to be consistent, you know, because
yeah,
if you're not, then it starts dying down, and then you're like, oh no, what did I do? Like, nigga, out there doing what you're supposed to do. It's all good though. It's work in progress for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Last time you were on, you know, it was pretty much, you know, just like every other podcast. It was just a conversation, and there's a series of questions that you kind of wanted to elaborate more this time around on. So I'll ask you a few of them again. We'll start with growing up. Where are you from? Right? Last time I thought you were from Louisiana. That was so weird.
I'm from Seattle, y'all.
Yeah. So tell us what it was like growing up in Seattle and how your childhood was like.
So growing up in Seattle, not Louisiana, it was, you know, a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Some years it would be, you know, smooth sailing. You know what I mean? Nothing happening. I'd be living like a normal kid. But then others, it was like, I felt like the whole world would be crashing down. You know what I mean? Like, I've dealt with a lot of gang stuff. I've dealt with police for sure, you know. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people go through these type of things and aren't able to express what happened to them. Instead, they just, you know, act like it never happened and move on and forgive those and yada, yada, yada. But no, I feel like a lot of people do need to talk more about what's happening, you know, why they're the person they are today.
The traumas that we go through in our childhood, we carry into our adulthood for sure. And it's, you know, definitely molds us in our environment or some of the places we grew up or whatever. So you talked about like gangs. Like, what was your teenage years like? Were you involved in gangs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm laughing because like it's like, yeah, no, I was. I had left Seattle for a period of time and moved to Tacoma, and I was out there like, I want to say literally like a couple months, yo, and I got involved real quick into a lot of street activity. I was rolling around, you know, with people I shouldn't have, and it led to me going to jail at 14 for second-degree unlawful possession of a firearm. Everything that was on that, you know, gun, it was ranking up my numbers, you know what I mean? Like, it went from being only a week in jail to now I'm looking at 5 to 10 years, you know? And a lot of that made me think about my future. Like, is this what I want? You know what I mean? Like, Because again, I've always made music and stuff like that. I always thought about me being on stages and stuff like that. But now here I am in jail, and I'm like, yo, is this what I want? You know what I mean? Like, is this what I want? It makes you definitely second guess a lot of things. Like,
yeah, there's a lot of thinking to do behind bars.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, the hours feel like days in there. Yes, you say you got locked up when you were 14, and you got involved in gangs. Like, what? So my thought was like, well, what was missing? What's missing in a young man or woman's life, right? That they get involved in gangs and feel like they need. Is it missing a family unit, or I mean,
it could be that, but I feel like a lot of it comes from not having love or self-love. You know what I mean? Some people get bullied enough to, feel like they got to go do all this dumb shit, or some people just don't feel like they're getting love at home, and they feel like, oh, I can go to these people that's initially their friends at first and get love from them, and that's what was my issue. I didn't have a lot of love in the house, and I didn't feel safe either, so I went to seek love from other people, and the whole time these people didn't even give a fuck. Like, they're like, oh, we're just gonna have you go do dumb shit. That's definitely something I learned growing up, you know what I mean, that you can't run from a lot of things. Sometimes you got to, you know what I mean, figure out how to fix what you have in front of you already, instead of trying to get something new and see if that will fix it, Well,
that's why, reason why a lot of people start using drugs and alcohol too, right? It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. It's all in the same melting pot, you know what I mean? Like, emotions and reasons, That's what it usually boils down to, though, is you don't have love.
Just looking for something like you said, love, or like kind of family, I guess, too. That's the way I always kind of think of it, too. But it also seems like, from my perspective, it's just like a culture thing, because it seems like the gang violence and stuff has now, like, over the last 40 years. Like, if you look at, the Bloods and the Crips, right? Like, started in like this late 60s, early 70s, and so now it's like a generational thing, and it's just like, well, that's just what we do here now.
And that's so unfortunate, because it shouldn't have been like that, Should have never been like that. And really, like with the Bloods and Crips, they were more like a unity type of, you know what I mean? They were all one before they broke up. And then all this gang violence started beefing with each other happened. But, even with that, I feel like people got the wrong message from a lot of these, gangs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like, oh, well, now I need to prove myself to these people, and that's going to get me more respect. That's going to get me more love. People's going to look at me as the bigger person now, and it's like, no, they're going to look at you as a criminal.
Right. That's the way the rest of society looks at you. That happens, and then I feel like, and then it's like they're blaming the people are looking at they're blaming society, because we're looking at them like, well, you're disrupting everything, right? Like the peace. I don't know. I don't get it sometimes. I grew up out in the country, nice and quiet. There wasn't a lot of violence where I grew up, but there was in cities over. There's definitely some stuff going on. Even back in the 90s, especially, it was like gangs were really big.
I mean, look at it. It's the city. So much stuff going on.
How do you break the cycle?
I would say, for one, you got to find self-love and find a real goal and stop associating yourself with these people. You know what I mean? Like, I know it, like, for some people it's harder to do, especially like if you in deep, you know what I mean? You probably did some shit or whatever. But say like you're a music artist, right? You're gang affiliated and you want to get out. Focus only on your music. You know what I mean? Figure out how you can push that more than having to go to hood meetings or whatever the case may be, and start just separating yourself like you would with anybody else. Like if you don't like a person no longer, you know what I mean? You would separate yourself. You'd figure out how to separate yourself, and it's the same thing. Like And it's easier said than done, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially because, like me, it took for me to go to jail, and you know what I mean? Like, at 16, went to jail for first-degree murder, and it took for me to get an eye-opener and be like, hey, this ain't what I want. You know what I mean? Like, and it cut off a lot of friendships and stuff, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice to make sure, you know what I mean, my life is back on track. So, again,
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of times, if you get locked up for facing a murder charge and you get out, now you got a lot more respect and street cred, right?
Right, and I just think that's so dumb, because it's like, you're respecting me for taking a life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know how fucked up that is? Like, and the crazy part is, too, like, what I did was the whole accident. You know, it wasn't even supposed to happen like that. And a lot of people seen it as, oh, she's so hard, she did this. And it's like, no, nigga. Like,
yeah.
That's not the case, you know, so.
I think about it, too. Like, you're growing up, you're poor, right? You're watching your family, and then you're broke as shit, right? And then you're seeing gangster on the corner, selling drugs, and he's got a Cadillac, or he's wearing nice clothes, or I want some of that too. Yeah. How do I get that?
Yep, poverty for sure. And people, especially if you came from a household that had like a lot of domestic violence in it, you know what I mean? A lot of people be like, oh, well, I'm gonna go join this gang, and now, again, like I said earlier, I'm gonna be the bigger person. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be able to do that type of stuff to me no more. Cause,
power.
Money, power, respect.
The only problem is you're only getting respect to your peers, right? The rest of society does not respect you.
And it's crazy. People be like, I don't give a fuck, and it's like, but you do. That's why you're out searching. You're seeking this.
Yeah, and you're loud about it too, right?
Right, you're on fucking social media flashing guns and shit.
Right, yeah, we're both in hip-hop music, right? That's another platform for a voice for maybe the wrong message to be getting out. If you listen to a lot of older rappers today, right, interviews. I was listening to E40 actually was on an interview talking about rap music today, and how it's like that's all they talk about now is it's like drugs, murder, right, sex. And then I'm kind of going, well, isn't that kind of what you were talking about too back in the day? But who was the other one? I think it was Method Man and Redman. It's kind of, but all the OGs, right, in the game. These guys are in their 50s and 60s. Now, Wu-Tang Clan and stuff, and their point was, yeah, but we had like a positive. We talked about it in more of a negative light, right? And we tried to spin positivity on it.
And it's so funny because that's so funny, because I love all the people you just said so far. But let's go back to E40. E40 literally has a song called Art of Storytelling, where he talks about pulling a skit right from the beginning to the song to the end. So
right.
It's like, but yeah.
Yeah. And I feel you too. I'm like, well, I grew up on your guys' music catalog, and it wasn't all about here's what we're doing, but don't do it, right? It was pretty glorified too.
Yeah, you're like, we're doing this shit, and if you don't, you're lame, pretty much.
Yeah.
They made it sound cool though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But still, that's not something, Even with me, I fell victim to it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of my songs, talk about all these things. But like lately, I've been trying to get more into my, positive,
Yeah.
About the music.
My early songs, like real early, were, the same shit, and I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm talking about, right? Like, what am I doing? Everybody knows I'm full of shit, right? If I'm talking about fucking being a gangster. And,
hey, we don't know. We don't know.
It's true, right? And it was kind of a persona, but I'm like, I didn't want to be fake either.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it took some years of growing up and going through some shit, right? Yeah. To kind of gain some of that wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually how it happens, though. You know, you gotta grow. It's a growing process.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we talking about gang and you went to jail and stuff. What would you have changed?
I would have seeked help from school officials or something. You know what I mean? Instead of holding all of that hurt and pain in, I would have tried to, you know what I mean, talk about it more for sure. Like, not to necessarily be like, oh, I want, CPS to come get me or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but definitely seek help, because I could have changed a lot of situations for sure. The path that I was on would have changed immediately because I used to play basketball, before the whole street stuff and everything. I was a whole basketball player and shit and quiet. That's what I'm saying. Like, and, all of that would have changed, especially if I could have really changed anything. I would have just, I don't want to say dealt with it, but dealt with it instead of seeking a different attention from other people. You know what I mean? Like, because the crowds I was in obviously weren't helping me in any way.
Mm-hmm.
Family stuff is family stuff. That's something you deal with your family and how, anyone else that can help in that, that area. But as far as going out to the streets seeking love and support from the streets, it's never going to help you ever. So I definitely would change that.
Sounds like trusting more, or trusting adults, right? I don't know.
Yeah, trusting adults because it started with the kids, being friends with them, and like we said, it's a generational thing. So if the kids' parents are gang members and you kicking it with the kids, 9 times out of 10, they're involved somewhere.
Right.
Definitely changed my crowd.
Yeah, and I don't mean like just trusting adults, but like you said, like people in school, right? People that are already put in places that are supposed to be helpful to us. Those people aren't appealing, though.
Right? It is. My gosh. Some people are just out here to do the worst.
It feels like it. Or especially as a kid, right? We look at our teacher and we're just like, fuck that guy or girl. Like, I'm not going to meet. You're driving a whatever, a Corolla and, or whatever. And we all want to be rich and famous and.
Right. I don't need how the fuck I could change my life.
Yeah. The overweight guidance counselor that's chain smoking out back, or whatever, an alcoholic. Divorced 3 times.
Right.
Yeah.
He's about to lose his job and shit. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing saving his ass the union. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough growing up.
Yeah.
In general.
Finding a way out is always the best part.
Yeah. And I also think that going through what we went through, like maybe I can't change me, I can change me, right? But I can change the next generation below me by changing myself and trying to show them all the negative things of what I had growing up,
Right.
Breaking that cycle, breaking the chain.
Yeah. That way they see the finer things in life and not, all the dumb shit behind it.
But I can't be doing a bunch of dumb shit and telling my kid not to.
Right. And it doesn't help. Social media is, man.
Yeah, kids. I mean, well, you're still a kid. How old are you? You're 20, what, 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, and social media is, man, talk about influential.
Yeah.
I didn't have none of that shit growing up. We had, movies and TV and, but
I was 4. I pretty much had the same shit. I didn't get a phone until I was fucking 13, yo.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird for me to think, and I think like probably some people my age too, to think of you're 23, right? You don't know life without internet or an internet age. I mean, you might have grew up without internet, but it was available somewhere. Yeah.
I was on a computer or something.
Mm-hmm. You know, you're influenced. It's coming from everywhere, right? You can't hardly escape it.
That's that's how the government wants this to happen. They're like, no, phones are cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want one. You want the newest iPhone? Oh yeah, come get it. But you're going to have a phone. You're going to have social media.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Not even seems. That's just how it is. I think, and sometimes I think it's kind of designed that way. It's like a distraction, like you said, the government, right? Yeah. Keep us distracted so we're not watching what they're doing.
Right. Like 18 alien sightings.
Yeah.
Like, what is that shit about?
What if you just look, shit like that. But even just like, if you just look at like economy and like gas and, and everything, like we feel the gas and we feel the food prices and stuff, right? But then it's like, oh man, this is bullshit. Oh, Instagram post, woo, right? And we're just right back to, we don't want to, we're not doing anything about it.
Made a new album. That's usually what it is. Like, think about it. Everybody's talking about this, how do you say it, hantavirus?
Hantavirus.
Yeah, they're talking about this hantavirus, and then out of nowhere, my feed's just Drake. It's like Drake. Yeah, it's like Drake and his Iceman album. Like, what the fuck? What are we talking about right now? We're in a fucking zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Again, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I just seen a meme on social media, and it was like talking about, it was like mad cow disease and blah blah blah. Getting a little conspiracy here, right? It was like every 6 years there was a new one. Up to COVID, and then now this hantavirus thing's going on. It's like, what's going on here, dude? I researched conspiracy stuff for like a few years, right? And I just drove myself crazy, because I'm like, again, going on social media, like yelling, we gotta stop, some whatever. I'm like one guy just screaming, looking like a lunatic. Driving myself nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know that for sure, because it's like when you find out one thing, you find out another, and then from those two, you come find something else, and it's like, oh, damn, these all connect together. So, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I try to keep it to myself because I could sit and talk about the shit for hours.
I think it's important to be educated, right? So we just don't want to be dumb as a society, and because then we get walked over enough, right?
Right.
And if we're just keep our head in the sand, then it's just gonna get worse. Pay attention, kids. No. Yeah, so anyways, hey, so I had Mama D last time. She said you guys were working on a new song together, collaboration. So that'll bring my next question is what kind of new releases or any new music? Talked about some shows you did, meeting people.
Well, like she said, we have a song coming out. I have to go record my verse on it. Mama D, I'm sorry I'm taking so long, girl. Like, but yeah, no, I definitely need to go record my verse. It's a dope song. I'm excited for it to be released. And then as far as with anything else, I'm going in an hour or two to Seattle to go record some more music because I have another feature. But yeah, I'm getting to everybody's songs, so everybody's been either buying features from me or just, I'm that cool with them. Like, I love Mama D. She would never have to pay for a feature from me at all. You know what I mean? Like, so, but anyone else? Oh yeah, you better be coming with that friend. You know what I mean? Because, like, damn, my head be hurting and shit. They hit me up like, hey, Henny, can I get a song? And I'm like, yo, fucking depressed.
Yeah, right.
But nah, other than that, I have a song called West Side also on the in the works, and that's with Around the Way Tay. Actually, have you interviewed Around the Way Tay before?
You
should.
Around the
He's
way
also out here. Yeah. For sure.
taking notes. Around the way today. No, I haven't. I've heard of him.
Yeah.
No, I have. I do have a few coming up though with like J1.
That's my brother.
And then I got to get Spoken Prophets back on.
As the
whole group, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. They're dope too. I seen them performing at one of my shows. I forgot when it was. I think it was in February or early March. Yeah, I think it was like early March or something like that. But I seen them performing and I was like, damn, y'all killing this shit. Like, I need to come a little harder, yeah.
Those guys are good. I didn't even know until I talked to Mama D that I'd done a show with them before, or was on a show, with them before, and I'd met them. It was probably briefly, I'm sure. That was a couple of years ago now.
You don't do shows no more?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do shows. That was the one that I'd seen them on. I don't do a bunch. Yeah.
We need a show together, yo. I feel
like
dope.
Yeah, the next one that I have, I just did one in Aberdeen. That's where I met J1, and I did it with Diamond Sharp Records. That was on the on Cutlass's tour. He's an artist for Diamond Sharp Records, so it was me and Cutlass. Yeah. Toxic Leaf and Perfect. Yeah. I did a show with BJG a while back. That was the one that Mama D and those guys were at. Spoken Prophets. The next one I have coming up is in August. That's at the Barefoot Festival. Okay. In Shelton. Yeah.
I think I'm supposed to be going to the West Coast Hip Hop Awards out here in August.
Oh, nice. Where's that at?
I think it's in Seattle. I have to look at the flyer.
Oh, yeah.
They just randomly invited me, yo, and I was like, okay. I don't know shit about it.
I'll be there.
Right, yeah. I'm like, shit, fuck it. I just heard awards, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to make appearances and stuff, right? Especially the more popular you get.
Yeah.
It's whether you want to or not, you got to try to make more appearances. And yeah, I want to do some more live shows, too.
Gotta set one up. I would love to do a show with you. I feel like it'd be dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
J1 there too. Speaking of J1, he's a dope artist.
Yeah.
Like, for everybody watching, I'm telling you, he a dope artist. Like, that's
for sure. I didn't listen to a lot of his music. Like I said, I'd heard about him before, and then I met him in Aberdeen and heard him on live, and then actually started looking at his music and was like, dude, this guy's like a lyricist, and got bars for days. And so then I hit him up again, and asked him if he wanted to be on the podcast and stuff. And I think he's gonna be my next one next week. I have to look at my schedule. It's written around here somewhere, including you. I have like 8 coming up. Yeah. Like, it should be every week.
Yeah.
So keep watching, people, because I should be having them coming out. About 8 of them coming out, hopefully more. I've been trying to get this thing as a weekly thing, and it's starting to happen more and more. So then I think I sent you the beat too. It was like that hard trap beat that I'm. Yeah, and so I hit J1 and BJG up for that. I was like, those guys got a collab on that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
When you sent it to me, I was listening to it and I was like, damn it. I was like, man, if I could just rap on this shit. But nah, they're definitely gonna kill it. They're 2 great artists for sure, especially working with a Tribe for Peace, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like they definitely are all one.
Yeah.
Dope artists,
Yeah.
They're definitely ones to look out for.
Yeah, Jackson Gator and Queen Chosen, and Nate and BJG, Nate Jers. All those guys. I'm probably forgetting. There's a bunch of them now. I'm trying to probably forget. They're all cool people too, and that's what I really like and respect about them. Is they're all been super cool to me, and have a good message and want to like we were talking about earlier, right? About, gang and violence and stuff. They're trying to make change.
Yep.
And
literally.
yeah.
They are pushing that peace and positivity, and I love it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Chosen's doing awesome. She's consistently pushing it.
Yeah. She definitely has a pretty good social media presence too.
I'm just saying, like, listen, when I met them, it was great vibes from jump. So, I have nothing but respect for them. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What else you want to talk about?
Shit, I don't know. I don't smoke weed or drink anymore, so my mind's just foggy. I'm just sitting here chilling.
So okay, there you go. How long has it been since you smoked weed or drink?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Listen, I had stopped like a few times over these last 3 months, but I kept going back because, like, when I'm at these shows, everybody's like, I'm outside chilling, and they just randomly just hand me a blunt, and I'm like, okay. Like, but lately I've been like, yo, I really do need to get my mind back together. You know what I mean? Like, that way I can make more music. Damn, I've been making music with everybody else and not my own song. So, I'm like, let me stop. Let me take a breather. You know what I mean? Get myself back together, because I feel like it definitely does make you foggy. You know what I mean? Makes or depending on who you are, because some people, they fucking drink lean and make 30 songs. So
yeah, right. Not everybody's Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Like, but yeah. And other than that, I also have a song with Sos Dior. He is a Grammy-nominated artist, or 4-time Grammy-nominated artist. He loves saying that to everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But respectfully, be proud of your accomplishments. But yeah, I did a song with him. He's pretty damn famous. And he's a cameraman as well, but he does mostly music and stuff, He's done songs with Sugar T. He's done songs with a lot of people. Yeah. But I have a song coming out with him. It's called Gucci. It's coming out this weekend, actually, so I'm gonna send you the videos. That way you know what I mean? You can see it and shit like that. But
yeah.
It's gonna be a dope song. It's a hype, upbeat song, definitely for summer.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about too. I'm like, dude, I need to get like a summer jam song going, or get hype for summer type track. Just personally, like, I'm just like kind of methodical and like laid back, right? So I like to tell stories and.
Right. I feel like if you from
I'm
Seattle,
just not real poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're from Washington, you're a storyteller for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't met one person that wasn't a storyteller in the song that's from Washington. So, I mean, that's just our style, though, That classy, jazzy type of, let me tell you a story real quick.
Yeah, let me pull you aside over here.
Yeah, let me tell you. But that's the great part of it, because I feel like everybody else, like, think of California, always upbeat, Atlanta, always upbeat, and that's because their clubs and stuff out there, but then out here, we have clubs, but I mean.
So I was gonna say too is they're like anthems or club bangers, right? The music out, like you said, in Atlanta or in California. Yeah, it's just a different vibe. It's all right?
Mm-hmm. I feel like we relate a lot to. I know a lot of people's gonna chew me up because of this, but we relate a lot to New York when it comes to storytelling.
I mean, that's where hip hop really started, right? It was New York. Yeah.
Like our style and stuff, I feel like we relate a lot to them over there.
I totally agree. On the West Coast, like, who was one of our greatest storytellers, right? Tupac, right? Where's he from?
I was just talking to somebody about that last night, and they were like, "No, he's from the West Coast," and I'm like, "I don't know who the fuck told you that."
Yeah, no, he's from New York.
So that's hilarious. Like, I'm talking about arguing with me for like an hour about it. I'm like, go do your fucking research.
Yeah, right.
Like, he's literally from the East Coast, came up here, you know, and yeah, like.
Yeah, he's working with like Biggie and Nas and all those guys before he ever really came out here. Actually, when he was working with Digital Underground as a backup dancer, that's when I got into hip hop music.
How old are you?
I'm 45. I'll be 45 this year. I know, I look beautiful for my age. Super young. Yeah, Jesus God, that was probably like 91, right? 92, when they did a song called Same Song.
Didn't he die in 98?
Pac?
98? Yeah.
96? 97. Biggie died, I think, 98.
Okay, yeah. Cause
like 6 months later, yeah. Yeah, those guys are the ones that influenced me to start rapping and trying to write songs. And it was Digital Underground, yeah. Shock G, Tupac, yeah.
That's so crazy you saying all, because I did an interview with Gutta Kane, and he tried to ask me like these type of questions, and I didn't know shit. Like, I was just like, yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh really? Oh man.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of it was because like I knew songs by these people, but I didn't know them, you know. And then once I did my research, I'm like, oh, I know who the fuck this is. Like, what am I talking about? You know. But that's the age difference.
It is, for real, yeah. And no, man, dude, there's guys like Curtis Blow and Run DMC back in the day, but a lot of the New York rappers, KRS-One, you know, guys like that, like street rappers, Mos Def. You're like, who the fuck are these people? Look,
I did the same shit I do with Kevin. I'm just like, I guess. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna watch this interview and I'm gonna like go look it up and shit. I'm like, oh. Okay.
Seriously though, if you do like, you want to talk about lyricists like we were talking about earlier with the old school rappers, man, listen, in storytelling, those guys were the best at it. And the whole New York scene. Yeah.
New York is grimy. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to like the behind the scenes, you know, it's definitely grimy, gritty, you know, and that's where I feel like they find a lot of inspiration for their music, because they're like, yo, I went through all this stuff, and you know what I mean, I have something to talk about compared to fucking I live in the suburbs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Suburbs. Yeah.
Yeah. I left the suburb, went to the hood, but that's a Seattle hood. I mean, they're out there fucking battling Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and big ass. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's dope. Like, with my inspiration, I definitely was inspired by Jay-Z, Lil Kim, Biggie. You know what I mean? Like, even though, and Nas too, you know, and a few other people, but like, I was obviously more listening to the West Coast, because like, yo, my mom, she would just like, she had like the, you know, that case with all the fucking like CDs in it.
Oh yeah.
And, like, yeah, and whatever was on them CDs, she just pop it in there. We just listen.
They're all just like the recorded CDs too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Written in Sharpie. Burnt. Yeah.
Yeah. And like mostly it was like E40s and you know what I mean, stuff like that.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love my West Coast hip hop, and that's really, especially like G-Funk. That's where I really get a lot of my influence from, is like Nate Dogg, right, is one of my favorite of all time, and E40, Too Short.
Yep.
That Oakland area, you know, Bay Area.
Yeah.
Back Dre, all those guys, yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy because my mom, she talks about it to this day, right? But I guess she went to a Too Short concert, and like, he was like, oh, you want to take a picture with me? And she takes this picture with him and all this shit, and then like, he invites her up on stage with him, and she almost falls off of stage, and she's like, I never went to another one since, and I'm like, girl, like, it was not that serious. I'm sure Too Short didn't even give a fuck.
Right. I was gonna say your mom went to a Too Short concert, and then 9 months later had you.
Don't do that. Because I think me and her like joked about it before too. Like I was like, what if he's my dad? And she's like, no.
Oh shit.
I'm like, no, I know how the industry parties.
Yeah.
I know what really happens.
Yeah. So he used to come up to Bellingham and do shows up here, and I had a buddy of mine that was like kind of the liaison for the club up here, and that was his job, was like to whatever the artist needed, that's what he did, you know, whether it was hooking them up with parties or
hotels and stuff like that.
Hotels, and yeah, and he'd drive them around and shit, and he was just like, man, Too Short, like he'd just go to his hotel, he'd get chicks, and that's what he did. We, you know, smoke weed, drink some Hennessy or whatever, and hooking up, and then he'd go do his shows. I'm like, damn, this is 20 years ago. But still.
You get to be in this nigga's presence all the time, pretty much. Yeah. That's dope, though. I mean, Too Short's pretty cool, you know. I haven't met him personally, but from what I've seen, you know what I mean, he definitely has changed a lot.
Yeah.
From back then, for sure.
For sure, yeah. I seen an interview with him a couple of years ago. Yeah. And he was talking about how, like, yeah, I might be ready to settle down, be a dad. He's like 50-something now, you know.
Like, oh, wow. You're ready now?
Right.
Years. Same thing with, what is his name? Oh, my gosh. Is it Sugar T? No, not Sugar T. That's the girl.
Pusha T?
No, not Pusha T.
Yeah.
He's a rapper. Oh, my gosh. I'll find it. It doesn't matter. But, even with him, like, he's like just now having kids and shit, and I'm like, yo, like, you're like 56.
Yeah.
He's like just now calming down, and I'm like, yo, I wish I knew his name. That's so annoying. Like, yeah, that's.
Hey, man, if you can live your life and enjoy it, you know, lifestyle or whatever, make money and get on you. I guess.
Yeah.
I waited until I was 37 until I had a kid, and I'm like, God dang, I'm way too old for this sometimes. Right? She's going to be 8. Yeah, I couldn't imagine being in my 50s with an 8-year-old.
Right. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Or a 1-year-old.
Or a 1-year-old, yeah, no shit. Changing both our diapers. Well, was it Robert De Niro had a kid?
Like, I was just say that.
Yeah, he's like 80-something.
Oh my gosh, I was
like, kudos for even being able to have a kid still, my man. But
like, yo, and like, I don't even think he's done yet. Like, honestly, like, I feel like he's literally waiting until like he's like, you know what I mean, out of there to like. Obviously, you can't do it no more, but I think he's gonna keep having kids until.
Yeah.
He's just creating a big ass army, yo.
Right. Hey, I guess, you know, he made generational wealth for himself, you know, so he can at least still be taken care of.
Al Pacino too.
Al Pacino, yeah.
Him too. He's fucking in his 80s still, you know. It's crazy.
Isn't that weird? Like your aunts and uncles are 40 years younger than you are.
Know something funny? I have 3 uncles and 2 aunties. That's like 10 and 11. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, I'm not calling them auntie, like I'm not calling TT and uncle like that.
Right.
Literally, these are my little cousins.
They're your cousins, yeah, for sure. I would feel the same way. Like,
like how awkward that is. Like, what? No, we're not doing that.
It's like being 30 and all of a sudden, you have a little baby newborn brother or something. Like, oh, what the?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
And it's funny because, like, the way I found out, like, I literally thought at first these were my little cousins, and my mom's like, no, that's your auntie. The fuck you mean that's my auntie? Like, what? My grandpa's still having kids? Like, that's crazy.
Right. Well, and I mean, I can say with my daughter, right? Her first cousins, you know, my nieces and nephews, you know, are like in their mid to late 20s or even early 30s. And their kids, you know, her, you know, whatever cousins removed or whatever, second, I don't know how that shit works, but are more her age, right?
Yeah.
And so like her cousin, you know, that's like 30, she thinks of him more as like an auntie, right?
Right.
Yeah.
This is your cousin.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy though.
My family's messed up too. Aren't we all?
I was about to say, aren't we all? I don't think anything's on track anymore. Literally.
No. We're just trying to survive.
Literally,
Yeah.
that's what's happening.
Be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nice. So you haven't drink and smoke weed.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good for you.
Yeah.
It's good if you can actually stop and be all right, and then, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, this time around, I feel like I definitely am done. You know,
Yeah.
like my last. Huh?
You trying to quit forever? Or are you just taking a break? Or
No, I'm trying to forever. The reason why I was funny story. You know, I'm glad that we're talking about this. But so at my last performance, I was with MacDuna. I'm on stage, right? And I'm rapping and I'm going like, yo, I was like killing it up there. But I noticed that there was like a group of females that weren't paying attention. And so I get off the stage, mind you, I'm drunk and shit, so I get off the stage and I'm rapping in their face, and me thinking about the shit now, I'm like, yo, I was mad close. Like, like right here to them, you know? And like I'm rapping like, and they're like looking at me like, what the fuck? And then I go, fuck these bitches. They don't, in the middle of the performance, I'm like, fuck these bitches. They don't like Henny Z. And I look at the crowd and I go, who the fuck doesn't like Henny Z? And after that, I was like, yeah, I can't do it.
Is this the incident in Dallas, or is this another?
This just happened on the literally the first of this month. Like, I got off the stage and I was like, who the fuck doesn't like Henny Z? I'm like, what? And they're like looking at me like, bitch, we don't even know you. So after that, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done drinking. Yeah, like that's the last time I'm gonna do that shit. This is just a deja vu of fucking Dallas.
Yeah, it's a recurring thing. And if you don't know, go back and watch the first Henny Z podcast interview and
you'll
check out
know
the Dallas situation.
Yeah. So yeah, after that, I was just like, I'm cool. So but I'm doing great. Like, drink my damn coconut water and
yeah, eating lobster and
you see
clams. Yeah.
Yes. Look, I've been cooking my ass off, yo. Like every day, I've been making a fucking meal. Like, and I already was cooking, obviously, but like now I'm making like big ass like.
Yeah, that seafood platter going on. Yeah, I got her and said, "Hey, this ain't OnlyFans. What are you doing?"
He said that, everybody just started dying, yo. It was like that shit was so funny, like. But no, I be busting down like, yo, if you come across one of my lives or whatever, just know I'm only going live to eat. I'm not going on there to talk about anything else. Like, you're just gonna watch me eat for like 10 minutes, probably.
No, a couple people that do the live stuff on like Facebook. I haven't really done it yet. You get a lot of viewers.
Depends on what time. You like, I be up at vampire time, so people will be like sleeping shit with their families. But like if I do it like during the day, then yeah, I get up there.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. No, I just come along and troll you guys when you are live, and then I dip out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I did not see you on the live before, And everybody just laughing. They're like, he said OnlyFans, ha ha ha. And I'm like, where the fuck did he go? Like, yeah. It's all love, though. I love it. Bro. I love it. I love the energy. For sure. Because I feel like people get on live and they just, like, watch you. They don't even say shit. Like,
oh, yeah. I was under my real name, too. I wasn't even under.
Yeah.
Yes, you probably, fuck this guy. Who's this?
No, you should go live, though. For sure. Do interviews like that, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I really want to get my stuff dialed in before I try to do it live, just because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to say look like an idiot. I want to provide a good product.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Eventually, I think I'll start doing live stuff. One of the things that I've been thinking about doing, and I haven't done it yet, is streaming live on YouTube and bringing up your guys' like videos, right? Playing your videos in the background, and I can do commentary on them, on the music, and people can jump in a live chat.
There's a thing. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna send it to you. But it's like a streaming app, and it goes to every platform as you're streaming. You know what I mean? Like you do the and stuff, but it goes to every app. That way, people can watch it on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You know what I mean? Like on whatever they're on. And they can watch it live, and it records, and you can add music in the background as well, and still have your background. You know, you can add stuff to it and everything. So.
Oh yeah, is it OBS?
Mm-mm.
No, okay. I was gonna say I think you can do that on OBS too. That's what I'm using right now to record this.
That's dope. Like, yo, I'd be looking at your background like, damn, I should have. All that time I had, I could have added a fucking background. Like,
yeah.
But.
And if I don't move too much or too fast, it looks like I'm actually sitting in there.
That's dope, though. Like, literally. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I got my little.
Does it say Real Mikey Fresh music and stuff? That's hard. Yeah. What the fuck? Is that a table?
Here, let me get out of the way so everybody can just see it.
Yeah. Yo, he's in a goddamn laboratory. That's hard.
Yeah.
Not a laboratory, but a
studio.
Yeah, like that's hard.
Looks like Mikey Fresh, breaking news.
Yeah, I was just about to say like a
newsroom.
That's hard. That's hard. That's filthy. But nah, I do. Huh?
I would say that's my dream in the background. If I could build that one of these days, that'd be dope.
You will.
Yeah.
You will. You already have how you want it to look already, so.
For real, I'd probably go just like that if I could.
Yeah, that's dope. I mean, it's possible. Like.
Oh, definitely.
You know.
If y'all just keep subscribing and watching, get them subs up.
You need we'll talk. We'll talk outside of this. I was gonna say something else. Yeah.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna tell you something when we get off of this, but I do appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on again for sure.
Of course. It was always a pleasure. So yeah, no, we'll definitely talk more. I have an idea for you, so.
Nice. Well, let's wrap this thing up then. Check her out, folks. Henny Z. She's one of the hottest artists in Seattle right now.
Even though I look crazy, I promise.
She's crazy.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the Dallas interview.
Okay. They're gonna watch my fucking Mac Duna show and know exactly what happened from Dallas. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, she just did the shit again.
Here she goes again.
It was worse this time, so. But yeah, no, much love. Much love.
Oh yeah. Check her out. Spotify, Pandora, all the streaming services, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Henny Z, everybody. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks everybody for watching.